What's up, everybody? It's Matt from Peter Glenn, and in this video we're going to show you how to swap out the lenses in most of your standard goggles. Let's check this out. All right, so nowadays there are a lot of goggles on the market that do have quick swap out lenses where you can basically take magnets and just pop it off, slap it in. Some of them have a little notch with a lever, and they do make it really, really easy to swap your lenses out. But there's still, the majority of the goggles on the market still have the standard tab and notch system, as I like to call it. And it's tried and true, it works. Not all of them are shaped exactly the same, but they do all work exactly the same. So when you need to swap out your lenses, again, if you don't have one of those quick swap lens things, it's really, really easy. And I've got here a pair of the Giro Method goggles. And again, awesome, awesome goggle. And it has, multiple lens options. And this one is obviously for when it's sunny outside, but you might need a second lens for when it's dark, a little bit overcast, nighttime style riding where you don't need more, just something that can actually help you see the shadows a little bit more, or just to protect you, whether it's a clear or yellow lens from the snow, or just to keep your face warm. So right off the bat, the easiest way to do this is you just need your hands, and it's good to have your bag. First thing you actually want to do is make sure your hands are clean. You don't want any dust, you don't want any little debris, anything that could potentially scratch the lenses. Most of the goggles do have an anti-scratch lens, and they're very, very durable, but again, it's not something that you want to risk. So it can't hurt to just wash your hands real quick. Next thing you're going to do is you're actually going to keep the bag close, because you're going to want to use this to clean the lenses. You are inevitably going to get some fingerprints on there, even if you did just wash your hands. It's obviously very, very easy to get some little grease and oil and stuff from your hands. And the bag is made out of a material that is there for cleaning your lenses. So right off the bat, just go ahead and grab the goggles by the frame, and you're literally just going to kind of pry it apart, and it should unsnap very, very easily. And then from there, you literally just kind of work your way around the goggle from the top to the nose and pop your lens out. Super, super easy. Now we just have a frame. And if you look inside the frames, there's going to be a track basically in between the, like on the nose here and on the top, obviously all the way around. And you can actually see that's the track where the lens fits into, up inside. Obviously they have that because they need the lens to go inside, so wind, air, everything, and all that stuff can't get inside the goggle, and helps seal it off. Then when you look inside there, you will see a lot of little tabs inside the goggle, basically inside that track. And that's basically what lines up perfectly with these notches that are cut into the lens, all the way along the top, along the bottom. And again, this one has kind of the standard one where it's these little round notches. Sometimes the goggles will have, I've seen ones where it's kind of just like an angle, and then there's obviously the opposite angle in the notch inside. But again, they all work, and they all essentially snap in and out exactly the same. They're all made out of a flexible material where you can pop it in and out, and you can swap your lenses multiple times, and it's not going to damage the lenses, and it's not going to damage the frames. So now getting them in is exactly the opposite, but there is a little bit of a trick that can make things much, much easier. And what that is you want to start at the nose, and you want to work your way around, but you don't want to go around one direction. You're going to start at the nose, and then you're going to go left, right, left, right, left, right, and you're going to work your way around to the top of the goggle. So you're going to take the lens, you're going to go ahead and pop it right in that slot, right in the nose piece, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pop in the first two tabs that are closest to the middle of the nose. We're going to go right, we're going to go left. Then you're going to go ahead and work your way around, make sure that the lens goes right in that track, and then each time you see a notch on the lens, you're just going to snap it in very, very easily. And then again, we go around the top, both corners, work your way around, and go to those next tabs, snap those in, and then work your way right to the very, very tip top, and boom, snap in that last notch, and then you're pretty much ready to go. Grab your bag, you can give it the old breath, hot breath on there, and then take your bag, which again, you want to make sure this is clean. If you ever drop your bag on the ground on accident, one thing that I do suggest is take the bag and just turn it inside out real quick, and you can use the inside of the bag to clean it. Again, if you drop it on the ground, you want to make sure that there is no little pieces of sand or dirt or anything on there that can scratch up your lens. But then once you've got your lenses clean inside and out, just take a look at the lenses, make sure that you got everything snapped in properly all around and you can't see those notches, and you're ready to ride. So again, this is pretty standard with most goggles and most companies. If it's not a quick swap lens, you know, with a lever, magnets, anything like that, it's probably gonna be a version very, very similar to this. If it's not, or if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we talked about in this video, definitely leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We wanna make sure we can get you into some rad gear, but we wanna make sure that you can use it well too, and also make sure that it's gonna last you a long, long time. Also make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop. But grab yourself a new pair of goggles from peterglenn.com and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding.